What's up, you guys? If you're new to my channel, I've made a career out of listing 30, 40, 50 for sale by owners every single year. If you've been with me for a while, you know what I teach is reverse selling and how to go after for sale by owners. But in this video, I'm going to share with you the new and improved, what I call for sale by owner script 2.0. Stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing right now. And welcome back. So in this video, like I said, I'm going to walk you through step by step, line by line, my for sale by owner script 2.0, the new version that you can start implementing, download it in your business so you can start setting one appointment with for sale by owners every single day, Monday through Friday. So just sit down, take a quick minute to watch this video. I'm not going to try to rush through it. You know, that's the problem with our real estate industry right now is everyone's out to look for the quick fix and the new shiny thing. Well, get over that, sit down and pay attention so you can start listing for sale by owners so you can start actually implementing the information that I'm going to teach you right now. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. All right, so I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me pull this up here. Okay. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to role play the entire script so you can hear how it comes out. And then I'm going to break down each line of the script, explain it so you understand what's behind it and why we say the words. I know all of us are, again, after that quick fix, and we're always looking for, what can I do right now? What can I say right now to get me now business? Well, I'm going to give that to you, but you have to understand the why behind the what. So let's jump right into it. Ring, ring. Hi, this is Brandon, a local realtor. How are you? I saw your house go up for sale, and I know you're selling it on your own. I was just curious if you were open to working with a buyer's agent if an agent brought you a fully qualified buyer. Okay, great. And have you already moved, or do you still live in the home? Got it. Where are you off to when the home sells? Very cool. And with the market being so good right now, I'm sure you'll have no issues selling it on your own. If for some reason you can't, you're not going to look at any options for at least a few weeks, right? Makes sense. Well, I'd like to maybe stop by one day this week and take a quick look at the home before getting to work. Are you typically around in the afternoon? Or are evenings better if I was able to stop by quickly? Okay, I've tentatively put you on my calendar for tomorrow afternoon, right around 3 p.m. And if I need to change that, I'll let you know. Fair enough? Perfect. I'll send you a quick email with my resume and contact information. What's the best email usually? Perfect. I'll send you a quick email, and then I'll plan on seeing the home quickly tomorrow right around 3 p.m. Talk to you soon. Now, let me walk you through what it is that we're doing here and why this script is so effective. Now, keep in mind, this isn't just some script that I came up with overnight. No, this is a script that I'm personally using. This is a script that all of my students in our for sale by owner training across the country are using in a bunch of different markets, okay? So our opening line is very simple. We're saying hello, we're introducing ourselves, only using our first name. Not a lot of changes there from version 1. However, when we get into line number 2, I saw your house go up for sale, and I know you're selling it your own. And I know you're selling it on your own. The reason why we say that is we know that their objection, which I teach you never to get into some type of battle or overcome any objections on the first call. You never take the bait. We want to come out and level set with the for sale by owner to let the for sale by owner know, listen, I get it. You're selling it on your own, and that's okay, right? So we lower their anxiety and lower their defenses, okay? The next question that we ask here in line 2 was, I was just curious if you're open to working with a buyer's agent and if an agent brought you a fully qualified buyer. What we're not saying here, we're not giving them any BS, or we're not bait and switching them or lying to them at all. We're trying to find out, is the for sale by owner open to the mindset? Are they open? Are they considering working with an agent who brought them a buyer? Nowhere do we say, hey, I'm going to bring you a buyer, or hey, I'm working with a buyer. Can I see the house? There's zero bait and switch. There's none of that crap. I don't believe in any of that at all. We're seeing if this person is open to co-oping with another agent. That tells us a lot, right? That tells us that, yeah, they understand, how the process works, and that more than likely the buyer is going to be working with an agent, right? That's half of our work. Having someone understand that, half of our work is done. Okay, so when they say yes to that, and most for sale by owners will, you say, okay, great. And have you already moved out, or do you still live in the home? We're understanding their situation. We're trying to look for motivation. We're trying to understand, is this a rental property? Do they still live there? And if they've moved, or if they've not moved out, have they found another home? I can't tell you how many buyer side transactions I've gotten from for sale by owners, because most of them have to buy a new home if they haven't already done so. Okay. Number 4, got it. Where are you off to when the home sells? Again, looking for motivation. Most agents that I teach, this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see. When I ask them, why are they moving in the first place? They have no idea. So we can never tie what we say back to their goals or back to their motivation, because we have no idea what those goals or motivation are. So we have to understand 3 and 4, we're looking for motivation, we're looking for goals, we're looking for the reason why this whole thing is coming together. Number 5, very cool. And with the market being so good right now, I'm sure you'll have no issues selling it on your own. Again, what I teach is something called reverse selling. You see, what most real estate agent coaches, speakers, trainers, and all these gurus out there are teaching us to do is try to convince the for sale by owner that they're wrong, or that they're stupid for trying to sell their house on their own. Well, what I have found with working with for sale by owners for over a decade is the best approach, the best way to work with for sale by owners and all other lead sources is to act and communicate as human beings, as we naturally communicate anyway. So listen, I'm sure you are going to sell this house on your own, right? Once that person understands kind of where you're coming from and that you're not after a listing, they're more apt to open up to you. And so you say, I'm sure you're going to have no issue selling this on your own. If for some reason you can't, now you're shifting their mind a little bit to talk and think about the future. So we're taking them from their current situation, which we're agreeing with their methodology. We're agreeing with their mindset. We're agreeing with their approach. And we're encouraging that approach. And we never get in arguments or try to explain why that's a stupid idea or why they're wrong, like every other coach wants you to do. No. We're saying, let's remove our current situation and let's talk about the future for a second. If for some reason you can't, the way that we phrase this with reverse selling is we say, you're not going to look at any other options for at least a few weeks, right? Why do we ask it like that? Why do we phrase it like that? What we're looking for is a couple things. We're looking for the for sale by owner to come back and say, well, if I can't list it in a couple, or if I can't sell it in a couple of weeks, I'll probably look at listing it with an agent. Or, if I can't sell it on my own, I'll probably, list it with Uncle Johnny, or I'm going to rent it out, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Regardless of what they say, it doesn't matter right now. It doesn't matter. All we're looking for is, what is this person's backup plan right now as it sits today? Because here's what we know. Nothing is as it seems. I made a 9-week video series on the rules of engagement with for sale by owners. If you've missed that, go to my YouTube channel and check it out. But nothing is as it seems. What does that mean? What that means is whatever they say to us today might be different in 30 days, might be different in 3 weeks, might be different tomorrow, because as time progresses, things change. So it doesn't matter what they say to that. We just want to understand their position. Number 6, makes sense. Well, I'd like to maybe stop by one day this week and take a quick look. I'd like to maybe stop by. Why do we phrase it like that, Brandon? We phrase it like that because we're not after anything. We're not attached to any outcome. We're not attached to the listing. We're not attached to any of that. We're not selling anything. And the way that in which we communicate portrays that to the prospective seller. So I'd like to maybe stop by, right? Taking it away from the seller and putting it on us because I'm not after anything, right? We're positioning ourselves to, listen, I'll stop by if I can, okay? And I'll take a quick look at the home before getting to work. What does that mean, Brandon? Well, that can mean a whole different thing. That can mean a lot of different things. That could mean, following up with them over time and providing them value as I teach. That might be, maybe you do have a buyer that you bring to them down the road. Maybe you'll end up listing the property down the road. Maybe you answer questions and hook them up with a title company down the road. Maybe you give them a CMA. Maybe you give them a purchase agreement. There's a lot of things that can happen. But before getting to work, I'd like to stop by and take a quick look to see what you have. Are you typically around in the afternoon, or are evenings typically better? Well, I'm around in the afternoon. Okay, great. I'll tentatively, maybe, these are all what I call conversion words. Meaning, how do we lower the anxiety and take the threat away from the prospect so the prospect can feel confident to say yes, confident to invite us over, where they don't have to give you objections anymore. So number 7, okay, I'll tentatively put you on my calendar for tomorrow afternoon, right around 3 p.m. And if I need to change that, I'll let you know. Fair enough? Now listen, salespeople don't communicate that way. Salespeople, always ask, does that time work for you? And what do we end up getting? A lot of objections, a lot of pushback. And then every other real estate agent, trainer, speaker, coach wants you to overcome that objection. What I want you to do is the absolute opposite of that. So we say, okay, I'll tentatively put you on my calendar for tomorrow afternoon, right around 3 p.m. And if I need to change that, I'll let you know. Fair enough? No one's communicating that way, and they're going to say, yeah, that's fair. Number 8, perfect. I'll send you a quick email with my resume. Brandon, what's your resume? We teach all of our students to create what we call a resume. Essentially, it's our pre-listing packet. It's our true resume. It's our listing plan of action. It's our flexible commission program. It's all of the for sale by owner tactics and strategies that we use to help for sale by owners sell their home. We email that to them. And this is our email script that we use to get email addresses. And then number 9, we're just ending the call. Perfect. I'll send you a quick email, and I'll plan on seeing you tomorrow right around 3 p.m. Have a great day. So use this script. You can download it right under, I'm going to put a link right underneath this video. You can go to my website. You can download it for free. Start implementing it, right? I think one of the biggest challenges I see is people, want the script and want all this different information. And then we give the information, and then what do? Nothing. You don't do anything. You don't take any action with that information. So download the link. Go to the site, download the link, grab the script for free, start using it in your business right away, and then let me know, put a comment below and let me know what you think. How is it working for you? I get calls almost every single day. Brandon, I'm using your strategies, I'm using your approach, and it's really, really good. Well, this is 2.0. This is going to help you get even more results in your business. And so hopefully this video has provided you value. If it has, make sure you subscribe. Hang out with me. I'm making 2 or 3 videos a week, and hopefully I will see you guys here really soon. Thanks for watching.